intuitive Randy Rutherford is a dedicated musician, humorist, storyteller who has severe hearing loss, but manages to play and sing in tune. It is my pleasure to welcome Randy Rutherford to Studio 4 to tell us more.
In all of my shows, the subject matter is about loss and overcoming obstacles in my life personally. So all the subject matter is pretty loaded with real stuff, emotion, and I put in lots of comedy because I don't want everyone crying during the show. When I first go to pick up Molly and we go outside to get in my orange Carmageddon, this raven hops on the hood of the Carmageddon, and I'm going shoo shoo, and she says, "Oh, don't do that. Ravens are really smart. The natives call them shapeshifters. They believe they can take on the shape of a man." And I'm thinking, shape of a man, you know. I've never trusted ravens. You know, they're kind of sneaky, and they got those double bird blinking eyes. Like, no, they open and they close. Don't even sound like a bird. So what happens when I'm playing at the Fancy Moose Saloon, Big Earl comes in one night. And I don't realize it, but he's the fastest finger picker in the Yukon, okay? And he says, "Hey, I'm Earl. You remember, you probably heard of me, right? I was wondering if I could borrow your guitar and do a couple of tunes for my friends over there. And he's sort of shape-shifting a little bit on me, and he's trying to steal my girlfriend. My audiologist says my brain's developed this little stenographer, and I call her Roxanne, and she's up there typing frantically away, trying to take what I hear and turn it into English so I can understand, because I only hear vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U. I don't hear the consonants, B, C, D. So I'm always guessing. Did she say drink or pink or sink?
Were you angry?
Yeah.
Depressed?
Yeah, I went through like a really dark, I locked myself in that little trailer, and it was summertime in Alaska, so there's 24 hours of sunlight up there, so I taped blankets over the windows in the trailer and just watched TV and ate, you know, chocolate ho-hos, chocolate-covered ding-dongs, and potato chips, because, you know, a person needs vegetables. And I just kind of locked myself away and pushed Molly away from me, and I stopped performing, and I went, poor me, look at me, poor me, why did God do this to me? It's very isolating. It's an invisible disability.
You were the nicest boy in high school.
A long time ago.
Didn't cuss. A really good guy.
I promised Grandma Katie when I grew up I'd be a good man. I wouldn't smoke. I wouldn't drink. I wouldn't cuss. And I wouldn't be a bad man like Grandpa. I talk about in the show, there's one time where I'm very angry and I'm depressed. And I leave my birthday party. And Molly's there. And I just leave her. And I go downtown. And I see this bird singing, chirping on a branch, and I think, oh, it's celebrating spring, how beautiful. And then all of a sudden I realize I don't hear a thing. I just see this. And at first I thought I did. My brain saw this, and it played the memory of a bird singing from when I was a child. And that was the first time I saw how my brain kind of adjusts and does things, adapts. Another thing about hearing loss is a lot of people that go and get hearing aids, they put them on and it sounds like a train wreck. It's horrible. And they take them off and they put them in a drawer. It takes about 2 months, 8 hours, 10 hours a day of wearing them to get used to hearing the train wreck, and your brain moves the train wreck to the background, and then you focus more on the sounds of trying to understand what people are saying. With these digital hearing aids, and everyone's sitting in the audience being perfectly still, I can hear the guitar well enough, and I can sing. Come on, Mama. Talk to the girl now. Oh, yeah. I got a long, tall mama just staying about 7'9". I got a long, tall mama just staying about 7'9". Well, when she starts to love and holler, Lord, Papa, take your time.